for the finals of the 1991 Star Sports and Caliver Athletics Club Round Robin Invitational Tournament here at Petersburg. Leading off is Ricky Wiggins for Dryden's Gerno, who will be the visiting team. One ball and no strikes. Here's the pitch, line drive up the middle for Ricky Wiggins. Runner on first. There now will be John Beasley. Here, this is the finals of the tournament. Neuse Sand and Gravel is undefeated, and Dryden's Gerno has lost one, and that was to this team in the finals of the winners bracket earlier this afternoon. I'd like to thank Video Expressions for their assistance this weekend of taping the tournaments. Ball hit to the shortstop. He'll get one at second. One down. Batter now is Kevin Darden. Dryden Gerno has changed shirts for this game. One down. As Ricky Wiggins comes off the field. Here's the pitch. Ball one on the plate, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Ball two, 2-0 the count. Here's the pitch. Fly ball to deep left center field. Left center field makes the catch. We have two down here in the first inning. Top half of the first, no score. Batter now is Kenny Kirby, brother of University of Virginia star Terry Kirby. Kirby steps into the batter's box. Here's the pitch. And the second baseman had it and drops it. Man will go to third, and there will be a play at third, but he'll be in there safe as the third baseman misses a tag. Runs at first and third. And two down. The batter now will be Dewey Fussell. Finals of the winners bracket. I'd like to thank the USA for making this tournament possible. Thank Star Sports for their participation and providing us with the balls. And the Caliver Athletic Club. Ball one to Dewey Fussell. Ball two. 2-0. Fly ball to deep left center. That ball might be out of here. And it's off the fence. One runner score. Here comes Kirby. It'll be no play at the plate he's in, and making it 2-0. Dryden Gerno's. 2-run score. As Dewey Fussell has a double. But now Mike Gerno. He steps up to the plate. Here's a pitch. Inside, ball one. Base hit to left field. Here comes Fussell. He'll score. Make it 3-0 in favor of Dryden's and Gerno's. Right now is Steve Whitley with Gerno on first. Here's the pitch. Ball one deep. John Slade is the plate umpire. Jim Williams on the bases. 2-0 out of the count. The 2-0 pitch. 3-0 inside. The 3-0 pitch on the way. That'll be inside, ball four. And now we have runners at first and second. After the base on balls to Steve Whitley. The batter now, Jeff Kirby. Jeff Kirby. 0-0. He'll come up to the plate. I'd like to thank the softball players and everybody that participated in this tournament this weekend. It's an excellent tournament, I thought. All players. Here's a pitch. Strike one. And Kirby readjusts his batting glove after the strike called by umpire John Slate. And we have timeout. And we're ready to go again as the pitcher comes to the plate. Or the mount, rather. Here's the pitch. Ball outside. Ball one. 1-1 the count. Time again called. Here we go. Here's the pitch. Hit to the second baseman. He makes a nice step. Long throw. And we got the out to end the top half inning. So at the end of half an inning, the score is Dryden Gerno's of Newport News, Virginia 3. And Neuse Sand and Gravel coming to bat. And Mike Moody starts off the bottom of the first with a long drive to the fence. He'll go for 3. And he will have a triple to start off the bottom half of the first for Neuse Sand and Gravel of Kinston, North Carolina. The batter now is Mike Brock. He went 4 for 5 in the game against Dryden and Gerno's last time. Mike Brock did. As he steps to the plate, they are fixing third base. Jim Williams down there doing a good job. So this gives us the time to thank Star Sports for their participation this weekend, supplying the balls. Also for the Caliver Athletic Club doing the concession stands this weekend, and also to thank the teams that participated in this tournament. And we'd like to thank Dryden's and Gerno's, and also especially thank Neuse Sand and Gravel, who came all the way from Kinston, North Carolina to be with us this weekend. Here's a pitch. Strike one. Ball 2, 1-1 the count. Base hit into left center, a run will score, making it 3-1. The batter now is Jimmy Powers. Jimmy Powers had a home run in the 2 home runs in the first game. He went 2 for 3. He had a single. It was walked twice in the last game he played against this team. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. They won't give Jimmy Powers anything good. And that's ball 2, 2-0. On deck is Jeff Watson. Here's a pitch. Ball hit to the second baseman. The shortstop over first, second, and gets away. And Jimmy Powers will move to second. One down. Down now, Jeff Watson. They got one down. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Fly ball to right field. The right fielder's coming in. He'll make the catch. The man will tag up and go to third. But there are 2 outs. 2 down. Batter now, Todd Powers. Todd Powers also hit a home run in the last ball game. Runner at third, 2 outs. Ball 1 inside. And Dewey Fussell, the pitcher, drops the ball, loses the ball. No problem there. Here's the pitch. Inside. 2 balls, no strikes. 2-0. 3-0. 3-0 pitch on the way. And that was on the plate. That's a walk to Todd Powers. Putting runners now at first and third. And it brings up George Marshall. George Marshall also hit a home run last ball game. He crushed one to hit the scoreboard up over there in right field. And he's up now at bat. Here's the pitch. Ball 1 deep. Came over top of the shoulders. Pitcher Joey Fussell does not agree with that call. Marshall wants timeout. He gets it. Sets himself. And we're ready to play again. Here's the pitch. Strike 1 on the outside corner. Strike 1 outside corner. Here's the pitch. That'll be a little flat. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 pitch on the way. Fly ball, deep right, going to be fouled out of play. So he runs the count to 2-2. 2-2 the count. And George Marshall, I don't know what if he wants a new bat or he's going to bat right-handed. Looks like he might come up and bat right-handed. No, he's going back over to the left-hand side. Looked like he was going to go right-handed, but he did not. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. He can still foul another one off. Here's the pitch. And the ball is hit. The second baseman makes a great stop. Long throw and got it in inning. So at the end of a half, the score is 3-1 in favor of Dryden Gernos. As the batter was Pat McKinley, and he gets a base hit. We've got runners at first and second. The first batter was Jimmy Evans. He singled to right field to center field rather, to start the inning off. And the batter now is Mark Alley. We'd like to thank Video Expressions for their help this weekend. And you can watch the highlights of this tournament on Channel 2 in Hopewell and Prince George, and on Channel 4 in Petersburg and Colonial Heights on the cable network. Jimmy Evans will hold up at third on a base hit by Mark Alley. And we have the bases are loaded for Ricky Wiggins. We're in the top half of the second. Dryden's Gerno ahead 3-1. 3-1 the score. Ricky Wiggins getting himself set. We also like to thank the teams that have played this weekend. Thank Neuse Sand and Gravel, who came all the way from Kinston, North Carolina. Thank Dryden's Gerno, who came from Newport News, Virginia, and all the other teams that came from the state and out far away. And the catch is made by the left fielder for the first out. We've got one down. That now is John Beasley. Also, I thank Star Sports for the donated the balls for this tournament. Also, like to thank the Caliver Athletic Club for running the concession stands this weekend here in Petersburg. And also, thanks should go to the city of Petersburg for the use of the fields. Ball foul down the left field line. So the count goes to 0-1. 3-1 the score here in the finals of the 1991 Caliver Athletic Club Star Sports Round Robin Invitational. This is the first year that Star has been with this tournament. It's the first year for the Star Ball that we're using this weekend in all the games. We have bases loaded, 0-1 count on the batter. Here's pitch. Ball. 1-1 now the count. The 1-1 pitch on the way to the plate. Inside we run to 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Kevin Darden is on deck. He'll be the next batter up. Here's the pitch. Hit down between third and short. A run will score, make it 4-1. 5-1 as 2 runs cross the plate. Jimmy Evans and Pat McKinley. Alley went to second. And Beasley with a single is on first. The batter now is Kevin Darden. Darden steps into the batter's box. Kenny Kirby on deck. Finals of the tournament. Ball one inside. One ball, no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Strike. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Inside, 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike to count on the batter. Darden asks for time. Here comes a 2-1 delivery from the pitcher. Fly ball to deep left field, but it'll be playable for the right. Runners tag at first and second. Throw to second, not in time. We have runners now at second and third with 2 down. And the batter now will be Kenny Kirby. Kenny Kirby also has another brother, Wayne Kirby. He's in the farm system with the Cincinnati Reds. And I think we have a player that might be injured. I don't know. He's getting up. It was a player at second, which would have been John Beasley. We have 2 down. Two down. Kirby steps up to the plate. Here's the pitch. Fly ball on a little single, rather, to right center. 1 run will score. Second run coming in, and he's in there. So 2 more runs score, making it 7-1. And Dewey Fussell comes to the plate. Single for Kenny Kirby, rather. Kenny Kirby on first. Dewey Fussell now at the plate. Digging in. Here's the pitch. Ball 1 on the plate. Here's the pitch. Ball 2. 2-0. 2-0 pitch. 3-0. 3-0 delivery. Strike 1. 3-1. 3-2. Full count. Here's the payoff pitch. Inside, ball 4. So we have runners at first and second with 1 out. Or 2 outs, rather. Fly ball. Deep left. That ball is going to be out of here. Home run, 3-run shot for Mike Carrillo. 3 runs, homer. So he comes around third base here. His teammates waiting for him at the plate. And he steps on home plate for a big 3-run homer, making it 10-1. The batter now will be Steve Whitley. Steve Whitley now comes to the plate. Here's the pitch. Ball hit. Stopped by the shortstop. Throw to first. Got him. 10th inning. But there were 7 runs scored in this top of the second by Dryden's Gerno, making the score now. Dryden's Gerno 10. Neuse, sand and gravel 1. Tuttle, here's a pitch. And that was a base hit for Jeff Tuttle. And Tuttle will go for 2. The right fielder being lazy out there, and Tuttle took advantage of it. The batter now, Lloyd Dove. The right fielder rather, got lazy out there and didn't think Tuttle would try for 2, and he turned first and turned on the afterburners. Here's the pitch. Fly ball to left field. Catch is made for the out. And here comes Tuttle, and he's in the third. We've got 1 down. And the batter now will be Randy Romania. Randy Romania went 3 for 4 in the last game. He had 1 fielder's choice against his team when they played in the finals of the winners bracket. Here's a pitch. And he'll take that one to right field. Tuttle will score and make it 10-2. And a sacrifice for Randy Romania. The batter now is Tim Moya. So we have a 10-2 ball game. The batter now is Tim Moya. He was 2 for 4. He had 2 singles and he flied out twice. And that was a line drive out to end the inning. As Jimmy Evans is thrown out by the shortstop. Shortstop made a fine throw on Jeff Kirby just a few minutes ago to get the first out. We have 2 outs, and the batter now is Pat McKinley. Here in the finals of the winners bracket, 10-2 is the score. As Dryden Gerno is trying to win this game to send it to another ball game, and they could do it if they win. Fly ball, the good ball down the left field line, and he'll hold up at first. And Mark Alley will come to the plate. Mark Alley now coming to the plate as he loosens up. He steps into the batter's box. The umpire has time as the pitcher's on the mound. Here's the pitch. Swung on and taken to left field for a base hit. We've got runners at first and second and 2 away. And now is Ricky Wiggins. He singled and flied out. Ricky Wiggins at the plate. As the coach goes out to check on his player. Pat McKinley at second. He's back at the coach's box. And pitcher's on the mountain. Wiggins is in the batter's box. He takes ball 1 inside. 1 ball and no strikes. Here's the 1-0 delivery. Deep, 2 balls and no strikes to count. 2-0 delivery. Ball hit, the shortstop stops it, throws to the pitcher, gets the out to end the inning. No runs. There were 2 hits, no errors. There were 2 men left. So at the end of 2.5, the score 10-2 in favor of Dryden Gerno. Gene Lewis steps up to the plate. Pitcher Dewey Fussell steps up to the pitcher's mound. And here's a pitch. Ball inside. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's a pitch. Fly ball. Right field. Right fielder settles on and makes the catch. We have 1 down. 1 away. Batter now will be leadoff batter Mike Moody. Here in the bottom half of the 3rd inning. In the first game of the finals. If Dryden Gerno wins the first game, we'll have a second game. Ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Fly ball to deep center field, but the catch is made for the second out. We have 2 away. Mike Brock now comes up to the plate. Left-handed batter. Mike Brock was his first time up singled. 2 away here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. 10-2 the score, favor of Dryden Gernos of Newport News, Virginia. Here's the pitch. Ball 1 inside, missed the corners. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. 1-1. The 1-1 delivery. Brock puts it right between short and third for a base hit to left field. And Jimmy Powers will come to the plate. Jimmy Powers, his first time up, had a fielder's choice. He also had 2 home runs in the game in in the finals of the winners bracket today against Drydens and Gernos in a 22-14 win. But that might change this game. Gernos already has 10 runs. Here's a pitch. Tim Powers sends that one deep, and you can kiss that one goodbye. 2-run homer for Tim Powers, making the score now 10-4. And that's what Neuse, Sand, and Gravel needed. That could put him back in the ball game. Jeff Watson now comes up to the plate. Left-handed batter, he steps in. As John Slate checks the ball. And he throws it back in. And we will play ball. As the lights have been cut on here at Lee Park in the darkness. As darkness is settling in. Base hit to center field. Watson has a single. That'll now be Todd Powers. Todd Powers also hit one out of here in the game earlier today in the finals of the winners bracket. Here comes the pitch from the pitcher, Dewey Fussell. Ball one inside. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Fly ball to center field. The center fielder goes back and didn't make the catch. The ball drops. A run will score, making it 10-5. As Jeff Watson, George Marshall now comes to the plate. Double for Todd Powers. As the center fielder could not make the catch. So Marshall settles in as a left-handed batter. He hit one out of here today to hit the scoreboard over in right field. Here's the pitch. And he takes that one for a ride over into the other parking lot. As it hits into the road and then into the other parking lot. 0-1 the count. Fussell approaches the mount. Sets. Pitch on the way. That'll be flat. 2-1. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 pitch. On the way. And he sends that one deep right. Going, and gone. 2-run homer, making the score now 10-7. And Neuse, Sand, and Gravel setting up around here to get back into this ball game. The batter now will be Jeff Tuttle with only 2 outs here in the 3rd inning. We're in the bottom half of the 3rd. Jeff Tuttle at the plate. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Fly ball, deep left field, going back to the fence. He's going to make the catch to end the inning. The first batter up was John Beasley. He got a base hit to right field. Hit to the second baseman. He'll get 1 and not in time for 2. So a fielder's choice for Kevin Darden. He'll be on first. 4-6 for the head at second. That'll now be Kenny Kirby. As he'll come to the plate with 1 out. Here in the top half of the 4th inning. Top half of the 4th. Finals, first game. Dryden Gerno ahead 10-7 with 1 away. Here's the pitch. Fly ball, deep right center. That ball is going to be out of here. Home run, 2-run shot. Making the score now 12-7. As Kirby put that one over the right center field fence. He's right up behind Kevin Darden. Dewey Fussell up to bat now. Dewey Fussell is the batter. We have one out in the top half of the fourth inning. 12-7 now as a 2-run homer by Kenny Kirby. He's 3 for 3. Here's the pitch to Dewey Fussell. Ball 1 outside. 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Fly ball to left center. Left center fielder settles under, makes the catch for the second out. We have 2 away. The batter now is Mike Carlillo. 2 down. Here's the pitch on the way to the plate. Fly ball deep left center. That ball is going to be out of here. Home run. Making it 13-7 now in favor of Dryden Gernos.
Come on, man.
Steve Whitley now will come to the plate, and he will hit as Gernos has scored 3 runs this inning so far, making it 13-7, 6-run lead. Here's the pitch to Whitley. Ball 1, didn't have any arc, flat pitch. There's strike 1, 1-1. 1-1 delivery on the way. Inside, 2 balls and a strike. 2-1 pitch on the way. Hit, third baseman makes a nice, almost made a nice stop. And he almost was going to try for 2. So we give a base hit on a hard hit ball. Jeff Kirby comes to the plate. Double out, Jeff Kirby. Runner on first and 2 away. Top half of the fourth inning, 13-7 in favor of Dryden Gernos of Newport News. Ball inside, ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. 2-0 now the count. We have 2 balls and no strikes to count of the batter. 2-0 delivery. Strike 1, 2-1 the count. Timeout called by umpire John Slate. He has a timeout. Here's the pitch on the way. 3-1 now the count. 3-1 pitch. Hit to the shortstop. He'll miss it. We'll give him an error on that one. And back to second in time. So error on the shortstop. Jimmy Evans the batter. Jimmy Evans comes to the plate, runners at first and second. Two away. Here's the pitch. Ball 1 short. The 1-0 pitch. 2-0 inside. We have 2 balls and no strikes on the batter. Evans settles back into the batter's box. Here's the pitch. They said 3-0 deep. 3-0 pitch on the way. Plate ball 4 and Evans walks, loads the bases up for Pat McKinley. Base on balls. Bases loaded and McKinley settles into the batter's box. Makes some adjustments. Kicks some dirt around. Settles into the batter's box. 13-7 the score. 2 down. Hit to the second baseman. He goes to short, and that will end the top half of the fourth. But 3 runs for Dryden Gerno. Scored the end of 3.5. 13-7. Dryden Gerno's leads. Pitch up the middle, base hit for Larry Dove. Randy Romania now the batter. As Randy Romania comes to the plate, we have a runner on first, 13-7. Neuse Sand and Gravel needs this win to keep the winning streak alive. They are at 17 now. If they win this game, it will be 18 straight, and the tournament will be over. But if they lose, we'll play another one. A fly ball to left center field. Left center fielder makes the catch for the first out of the bottom half of the fourth. 1 out. This game was supposed to start at 3 o'clock. Right now it's 5 minutes after 7, so you see we're about 3 hours, 4 hours and 5 minutes behind. But that happens in softball tournaments. Ball 1 to Tim Moy. Ball 2, 2-0 the count. 2-0 pitch. Strike 1, 2-1 the count. 2 balls and a strike, the 2-1 pitch. Hit by the third baseman. They'll send Dove to second. And runners now at first and second bring up Gene Lewis. First time we've seen Gene Lewis this weekend.
1 out.
Dewey Fussell comes to the mound. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-0 pitch. Whoa! Right up the middle. Miss Lori Dove. Dove will hold up at third. We've got the bases loaded. And the batter is Mike Moody. Runners at first, second, and third. And Moody comes to the plate. That ball, if Lori Dove had moved up, he might have gotten half of his stomach taken off of that ball as he backed up and let the ball go past. Joey Fussell coming toward the mound here with 1 out, bases loaded, bottom of the fourth, 13-7 the score. And Mike Moody at the plate. Here's the pitch. Moody takes ball 1 outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Here's the pitch, the 1-0 delivery. 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 the count, the 2-0 delivery. 3-0. 3-0 count, 3-0 pitch. On the way. He takes strike 1. Count now at 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. The 3-1 delivery is on the way. And he sends that one to deep right center, but it's going to be a great catch as he pushes himself up on the fence for the out. A run will score and make it 13-8 on the sacrifice. Great play by the right center fielder as he pushed himself up on the fence to make the catch. We have 2 away, and the batter now is Mike Brock. Sacrifice for Mike Moody as the runners advance. And we have 2 out. Great play by Kenny Kirby. He's the man that made the play over there in right center. Off of the batter, Mike Moody. Here's the first pitch to Mike Brock, ball 1. Pitch, ball 2 on the plate, 2-0. Batter, no. Jim Williams picks up the ball. You got about a catcher, gives it back to the pitcher. Strike 1. We got a 2-1 count down the batter. Here in the bottom of the fourth, 2-1 pitch. And Brock hits it. Great stop by Ricky Wiggins. Throw to first is not in time. Our run scores, makes it 13-9. The runner stayed at second. And the batter now is Jimmy Powers. Powers homered his last time up. I don't think they'll walk him. And I know they won't give him anything good. We'll give the man an in the park single, infield single. That was a great stop by Ricky Wiggins at shortstop, but not in time to get Mike Brock at first base. Here's the pitch on the way. Ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. Runners at first and second. Long fly ball, deep left. That ball's gone. 3-run homer. And we make the ball game 13-12 now. Still Gerno's in the lead. 3-run shot for Jim Powers. That's his second home run of this ball game. His 4th one against this team today. He hit 2 earlier today in the first game in the finals of the losers bracket. The finals of the winners bracket, excuse me. Jeff Watson there at the plate with 2 down. Ball 1, plate. 1 ball, no strikes. Ball 2, inside, 2-0 the count. 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 pitch. And it's off the first baseman's glove. And that'll be out on the first baseman. And Todd Powers will come to the plate. Todd Powers now at the plate with runner on first. 2 down. Bottom half of the 4th. 13-12 the score. Fly ball, and that one will be caught to end the inning. So then Mark Alley is at the plate, and he hits it right to the third baseman for an out. We have 1 down. And the batter now will be Ricky Wiggins. Ricky Wiggins made a great stop at short, but could not make the play at first. Wiggins is 1 for 3. He got a single in the first inning. That's all he's been productive for. We're in the top half of the 5th here. Here's the pitch. Ball 1 inside. 1 ball and no strikes. Here's the pitch. Fly ball to left field. Going to be foul out of play. Runs the count to 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike the count. Here in the top half of the 5th. As the sun is beginning to set here at Lee Park in Petersburg. 5-3. We have 2 outs. The batter now, John Beasley. John Beasley steps up to the plate. Here's the pitch. Fly ball. Deep left. And that ball is going to be out of here. Home run for John Beasley. And that'll make the score 14-12. So a 2-run lead now for Dryden Gerno. And Kevin Darden will come up to the plate with 2 away. And Kevin Darden will come to the plate. Kevin Darden settles in. Here's the pitch. Ball 1 inside. 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. Strike. 2 balls and a strike. There's a pitch. Base hit up the middle for Kevin Darden. The batter now is Kenny Kirby. Kenny Kirby made an excellent play right there in right center field on a fly ball a couple innings ago. As he went up the fence to make the catch. He settles in. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. Ball 2. 2-0. 2-0 pitch. Base hit to right field. Darden will hold up at second. Kirby at first. Mid at first and second. And Dewey Fossil the batter. 2 down and Dewey Fossil comes to the plate. Dewey Fossil steps in. Gets himself set. Pitcher comes up to the mount. Here's the pitch on the way. Ball is short, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch. Ball 2, 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 the count, the 2-0 delivery. Fly ball to deep left. And that ball is going to be out of here. 3-run homer this time for Dewey Fossil. And that's going to make the score 17-12. There's a 3-run homer by Dewey Fossil. Batting now is going to be Mike Curriaro. He's hit 2 out today. Fossil's hit 1. Kirby's hit 1. And Beasley's hit 1. And that's right off the pitcher's glove. They will have no play at first. Inside, in the park hit. Infield hit, rather. Steve Whitley now comes to the plate with 2 away. Pitcher comes to the plate. Here's the pitch. Ball 1 inside. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch with 2 away. 2-0. He missed the inside corners just barely. And there's a strike. 2 balls and a strike now the count. 2-1 pitch on the way. Right back on the middle, the second pitcher stops it. He takes the play at second himself to end the top half of the 5th. Sand and gravel team from Kinston, North Carolina. The 2-1 time been called by umpire Slate. Now 2-1 pitch on the way to Marshall. He takes it to right field, deep right, and that one is out of here. Home run for George Marshall, making the score 17-13. That is Marshall's second home run of the ball game. Now, with the 17-13 score here in the bottom half of the 5th.
Come on, get up!
And ball hit right back on the middle over Darden's head into center field. Tuttle will go for 2. The throw will not be there in time. A double for Jeff Tuttle. Better now is Larry Dove. Dove is 1 for 2. He flied out in the second. Singled in the first. Singled in the 4th inning. Here's the pitch. Inside ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-0 pitch. Fly ball to left field. Tuttle tags. He'll come into third base with ease. They have runner at third now, and we have 1 out on the fly ball to Randy Romania, now the batter, with 2 outs, with 1 out. Here's the pitch. Ball 1, they say too high in the middle. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch, right back up the middle. That'll score Dove, making it 17-14. And Romania got a base hit. Batter now is Tim Murray. Tim Murray, the batter. Ball 1 deep. Here's the pitch. Fly ball to left field. Runner tags at first, but will not go anywhere. He'll stay at first. We have 2 away. 2 down, and Gene Lewis will come to the plate. Gene Lewis is 1 for 1. Here's the pitch on the plate. Ball 1, 1 ball, no strikes. 1, 2 ball, 1 ball, 1 strike. The count on Gene Lewis, the 1-1 pitch. Foul down the third base line. 1 ball, 2 strikes now the count. Score 17-14. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. in the finals of the winners bracket, the first game. First game finals of the winners bracket. First game finals. Base hit to right field. Runner moves to third, and the runners at first and third now as Lewis has a single. But it is Mike Moody. As Mike Moody steps into the batter's box. Kevin Darden is now pitching in place of Dewey Fussell. Kevin Darden now on the mound. Here's the pitch. Ball one. One ball, no strikes. Ball two. 2-0 the count now. The 2-0 delivery. Strike one. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 delivery on the way. 2 balls and a strike. 3 balls and a strike, excuse me. 3-1 the count. 3-1 pitch. Right back up the middle, a run will score, make it 17-15. And Gene Lewis will go to third. Remaining the scores. Better down Mike Brock. 17-15 the score. Neuse and Sand and Gravel with 3 runs so far here in the bottom half of the 5th. Here's the pitch. Ball one deep. Here's the pitch. Plate. 2-0. Strike one. 2-1. 2-1 pitch on the way. Right back on the middle. That's going on. Run 17-16. Moody will go into third. Ball gets away. Moody will score. And that'll tie the ball game up at 7-all. At 17-all, excuse me. 17-all now the score. The batter now is Jimmy Powers. Runner in for
intentional walk.
Intentional walk to Jimmy Powers. Loads the bases up. Puts runners at first and second. Jeff Watson hits a fly ball to right center for the third out. So Kirby led off with a base hit. He's on first, and Jimmy Evans is now at the plate. He has a 1 ball, 2-1 count on him, and he hits it to left field for a base hit. We're tied up at 17-all here in the top half of the 6th inning. And the finals, this is the first game of the finals. Neuse and Gravel needs to win this game. Keith Whitten is now on the mound for Neuse and Gravel, replacing Gene Lewis. The batter now is Pat McKinley. Here's a pitch. Up the middle, Justin missed the man on second, and he'll hold up at third, and we've got the bases loaded, and Mark Alley comes to the plate with nobody out. So Mark Alley will settle into the plate and hit as the sun begins to set here on Lee Park on this Sunday afternoon. Strike one. 0-1. And a stop. They get the man at third. A run scores by Gerno, and they go up by 1, 18-17. The man thrown out at third. Runners move to second. A fielder's choice for Mark Alley. The batter now, Ricky Wiggins. Ricky Wiggins, 1 for 4. He got a base hit in the first inning. He's flied out twice to left and grounded out to third base. Ricky Wiggins getting settled in the dugout, getting settled in the batter's box. And here's the pitch. Shortstop off the shortstop's glove. A run will come into the plate. Runner going to third, and he'll play at third. He drives the ball, he tagged him, and got it! Got it at third base. So the runner is out at third. The run also scores, making it 19-17. But we have 2 outs. Mark Alley at third base on a play that went from 7-2 to 5. 2 outs. And Wiggins is on first. Brings up John Beasley now to the plate with 2 away. Here's the pitch. That's a ball inside. 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0 pitch. Strike 1. 2-1 now the count.
2-1.
Third and 2 away, and Kevin Darden comes to the plate. Kevin Darden now up with 2 down. Whitten comes here's the pitch. Ball 1, short. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 delivery. Right back up the middle, base hit, a run will score, make it 20-17. Wiggins will score. Beasley will go to third. 20-17. And now Kenny Kirby. Kenny Kirby the batter. Whitten on the mount, ready to go. Umpire has time, no, ready to go. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. 2 balls, no strikes. Fly ball. Right center, and he makes the catch for the out. But they were ball 1 inside. Deep fly ball. That might be out of here. No, on the fence. Kenny Kirby makes the catch for the first out. 1 down, the batter now, George Marshall. Marshall has hit a home run in this ball game. Hit several in the first ball game this morning in the finals of the winners bracket. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch. And that might drop in and does for a base hit. And right center gets by Mr. Kirby. And George Marshall ended up with a stand-up double. Runner on second. The batter now Jeff Tuttle with 1 out. Bottom half of the 6th here is 20-17 in favor of the team from Virginia. Dryden Gerno of Newport News, Virginia. This Neuse Sand and Gravel is from Kinston, North Carolina, and was one of the favorites along with AJD, who was eliminated last game. Ball hit foul down the left field line. I'd like to thank everyone this weekend for their participation in this event, especially the players from Newport News and the ones from Kinston, North Carolina, and all the others that played. I'd like to thank the local teams for playing. Thank the Caliver Athletic Club for their running the concession stands. Also, big thanks always goes to the tournament director, Ben Myers. Deep fly ball to the left center. Catch is made, and Marshall will hold at second. We have 2 down. Larry Dove now the batter with 2 down here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Larry Dove is the batter.
2.
Here's the pitch. Ball 1 outside. 1-0. Deep fly ball to left field. Left field will settle under, and that'll be the out. So at the end of Virginia, where we're in the finals of this tournament, and we've got a man on first with 1 out in the top half of the 7th, 20-17 in favor of Dryden Gernos. If Dryden Gernos wins, we'll have another game. If they lose, well, we're finished. Ball hit, base hit, got by the shortstop. Now runners at first and second. That now will be Jeff Ferber, batter. Runners at first and second. We have 1 out. Jeff Ferber gets in settles in at the plate. Pitcher pitches the ball. Ball on the plate, ball 1. Strike 1, 1 ball and 1 strike to count. Here's a pitch. Base hit. A run might score. They will go for nothing. The run will score, making it 21-17. Runners at first and third now. Jimmy Evans now is at the plate. We have 1 out. Here's the pitch on the way to the plate. Ball hit right back up the middle. A run will score, make it 22-17. And Dryden Gerno is increasing their lead here. And it looks like we might go 2 ball games for the finals. Pat McKinley now will come up. And there's been a switch. The pitcher and catcher changed. Whitten will become behind the plate. So Whitten now behind the plate, new pitcher on the mound. We have 1 out. Runners at first and second. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. Here's the pitch. Foul ball. We have 1 ball and 1 strike on the batter. Or no balls and 2 strikes rather. On the batter here. Pat McKinley. The 0-2 delivery. On the way. And he's got a base hit. This will probably score another run. It will make it 23-17. Dryden Gernos. So that will be Mark Alley with runners at first and second and 1 out. Here's the batter. Base hit. And they'll hold the runner at third. So we've got the bases loaded now. And Ricky Wiggins will come to the plate. Ricky Wiggins is 2 for 5. He scored last time up. Got a hit. On by error though. And Ricky Wiggins now makes his way to the plate. We're waiting for Ricky Wiggins again. Here's the pitch. Base hit, 24-17.
Let's go here. Come on now. Hey, get up. Get up.
24-17 now the score. The base is loaded. And the batter is John Beasley. And let's see. Gene Lewis now going back into the ball game for Witten. So Witten is now out of the ball game, and Gene Lewis has re-entered. Gene Lewis re-entering the ball game. Tell you about that. Witten's out of the ball game since he was a substitute. Gene Lewis is now back in the ball game, and if he does not report back in, he can be ejected plus the coach. Okay, that is John Beasley. Here's the pitch. Ball one on the plate. Here's the pitch. Ball two. 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 the count. The 2-0 delivery. Fly ball. Left field. Catch is made. We have it out. And a run scores. Making it 25-17. 8-point lead for Dryden and Gerno's. So we have a sacrifice for Beasley. McKinley scores. Runners move up 1. And the batter now is Kevin Darden. Here's the pitch to Darden. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. 2 balls and no strikes. Ball was inside the 2-0 delivery. Strike on the inside corner. 2 balls and 1 strike. The 2-1 delivery on the way. Base hit. That's going to score another run. It's 26 now to 17. 27-17. We've got a 10-point lead. 10-run lead, rather. So now we have a timeout here as Kirby is scheduled up. Kevin Darden gets a base hit. The batter now will be Kenny Kirby. Here's the pitch to Kirby. Strike 1 on the inside corner. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 delivery. Fly ball, deep right field, going to be foul and out of play. Foul ball, so we have an 0-2 count now on Kirby. 27-17 the score. 0-2 pitch is being hit, and then the first baseman makes the catch to end the top half of the 7th, bottom half of the 7th inning. Bottom of the 7th. And nice stop by the third baseman. Line shot dive by the third baseman for the first out. Here in the bottom of the 7th. We have 1 out. Tom Moody, the batter. And there's a fly ball to left center field. And we have 2 up and 2 down. 2 away. Gene Lewis now comes to the plate. So Gene Lewis will come to the plate. Gene Lewis waits for the pitch from Dewey Fussell, who's back on the mound. Ball 1 outside. The 1-0 pitch. Fly ball, foul, and out of play down the left field line. We have a 1 ball, 1 strike count on the batter. 1-1. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 pitch.
All we got left.
Will be on its way to the mound, on the way to the plate. And it's hit. Wiggins makes a great stop,
I got that for next game.
but it will be have an infield
Because I brought some.
single, and Mike Moody will come to the plate with 2 away. Mike Moody now coming up to the plate. Mike Moody waiting for Fussels. Pitch, here is the pitch. Strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Ball, flat. 1-1. The 1-1 delivery on the way. 2 balls and a strike to Mike Moody. And there's a base hit by Mike Moody that will send Lewis in the 3rd. And they call him safe at 3rd. The man is safe at 3rd base. And I think the coaches will come out and argue this one. They're gonna talk this one over. The umpires are, and we'll have a call. Call, man, is safe. Now the coaches are gonna argue this call for a while. So Gene Lewis.
You got to speak up, Coach.
The ball game is 27-17. Runners at 1st and 3rd. We have 2 outs. Mike Block comes to the plate. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. Strike 1. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 pitch is hit for a base hit. 20-18 now the score as Lewis scores. And Jimmy Powers will come to the plate. Jimmy Powers, Jeff Watson, Todd Powers, George Marshall, all have hit home runs in this ball game. But they're down by 9 runs, 27-18. So it's going to be a lot more than home runs. They're going to have the base hits plus the runs with 2 outs. And that one might end the ball game, and it does. We'll have game number 2. Final score, 27-18 in favor of Dryden's Gernos. We'll have the second game in a little while. Right now,